With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
In is Gerardo Parra. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Now batting, Charlie Blackmon. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll get in there with a double to start the home first.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 34. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hit hard on the ground to third. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackmon's after it, and a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2. Pitch on the way. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting second.
And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now, and he's really become a nice outfielder.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's 12 doubles now on the campaign. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8, catcher Jonathan
in is the catcher
Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Jay Bruce.
Low for ball one. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting seventh.
Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. As he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting left
trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies 1. Now to the plate, Tyler Anderson. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 44, Tyler Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we show you the Phillies team leaders, you can see he's currently 5th best on the squad in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
Gerardo Parra.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 34.
Digging in to try it again. Number 34. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Gonzalez is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 23.
Striding in once again, number 23, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan
Here it comes.
Arenado.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nolan Arenado goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Mark Reynolds.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, number 35.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Third baseman, number 3, Tim
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit well out toward left field. Hara going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. It looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Zach Eflin as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies 1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Striding in, Tyler Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, 34. Number 34. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings like that are the reason why. What a pretty swing, and what a rookie year he's having.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Number 23.
Into the box, number 23. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. And that retires the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 34 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
First baseman number
Jay
35.
Bruce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lucroy has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reynolds takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he takes strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Nolan Arenado goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Ready for another chance? Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And it's gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
Well, that's a big 2-out single right there, because look at it this way. That might force the pitcher now to have to throw another 10 pitches or so to the next hitter, and he might have to come out of the game due to the pitch limit.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Beckham is there for it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies get one on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Russin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Ready for another.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Jim Beckham.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The pitcher, number 56,
Didi Gregorius will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Didi Gregorius.
Ball one. You see the average starting play at 318. 15 long balls and 33 driven in. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. His prior history versus this arm, a perfect 2 for 2. Outside and low, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ready with the 3-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
He swings and grounds it to short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping in now, J.T. Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 34. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 23. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Desmond. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Kevin Segrist comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Kevin Segrist.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ian Desmond goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, one man out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 8-2. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce in his career versus this pitcher. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackman is under this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. JT Realmuto would be next. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box now. JT Realmuto.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 11 and the Rockies 2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Neris enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1. Here it comes. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Nip the corner. 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Line to the right side, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Raimel Tapia will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Philadelphia Phillies combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Zach Eflin earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.